This video is going to expose me, especially my marriage mistakes. Hey! Hello curious, welcome to my channel. My name is Dominique and I share with you my eclectic good life and mistakes on this take. So if it is the first time you are seeing my beautiful smiling black dark lips with broken teeth face and you're already enjoying what you're seeing, I don't know, like I'm being too much today, subscribe or stick for a while and maybe subscribe on your way out. Alonda, Alonda. I can't sing more than that, but it is a song in my mother tongue about the difficulties of marriage. Like, don't take it for granted. Like, there is a reason why there are fences or walls or ceilings and even gates in houses. Like, things that happens in a home, in a marriage, they are not meant for each and everybody to know and see. But you know, because I'm a real person, I'm going to share this with you people. Okay, so love and marriage. Marriage and love. Hey, personality, goals, has competition. Like, marriage is a small cosmos. If you take it for granted, it is going to grant you like grinding. You cannot take marriage for granted. Marriage is no joke. I say this always. Like, I think I'm still in it. I'm not a professional or a counselor, a coach in marriage, whatever. Like, especially my marriage, I don't see the mistakes. Like, it's when it explodes and I say, if it's somebody else's marriage, I can easily give an advice and that person will succeed with that advice. But it seems as if when it is mine, I don't see what I have to see at the time which I have to see. And the reason being is love. Like, this brain is never on. And that was my first mistake in marriage. Like, I saw everything with the lenses of love. Like, if you did something wrong, I thought it's personal, you love me less, and somebody, the boy was just loving himself. Which is very, very okay. Like, I also love myself, but let me put this in the context. I am a black African woman. That's not enough. I was privileged, or in this sense, I don't know if it's a privilege, to be a privilege enough to be socialized in Africa. Okay? And that was the second mistake. Like, for some reason, I took myself out of my marriage and started playing the CD or whatever MP drive, MP4 you want to call it, or streaming out what was programmed in my socialization, not necessarily in my family, but you are, in a sense, your environment. Okay, so again, another privilege. I'm going to brag with another privilege of my parents. Like, they are walking towards 50 years of marriage. Hey, and at this level, I'm just saying, cut you cafe. I love them. It's no joke, people. It's yeah, so I was just doing my thing. I thought he would be happy about. No. And yet comes the solution: love language. So I had to sit down and check up my love language, because the thing he was also doing wasn't making me shine, be happy, like he wasn't having the results he was expecting. Oh, I'm not realizing that my lips and my ring and even these, they are all black. I don't know, I didn't plan it, but I was just feeling like that. Where was I? So I came to realize that even the things he was doing wasn't having, so he was also playing his role he thought he should function. So that's where marriage is difficult, like two cultures, two personality, and in our case even we are what people call mixed, which it's always mixed. In marriage, it's always a kind of mixing thing. Whatever is another gist for another day. So there are some cultural things on his side, which I would say it's actually very good. Like for them, happy wife and happy life, it is number one. Which I had to figure out. So love language, people, love language. So and the other mistake, hey, this is my personality. So I went from patient, very patient, and I don't know if it was patient or it was love blind or blinded, I don't know, but there was a lot of things I was just looking, it's not important, not now, not now, not now. But the thing about marriage is, the thing you do in the like on the long run, you should, everything you do will have an impact on your marriage, not on the long run, like gender roles. It's difficult to change things you people have been doing for years, like this all of a sudden it needs. So Madam wasn't on that page yet. So my mistake was to let a lot of things just, because sometimes I say, pick your fights, as I used to say. So pick your fights. So why are you going to, sometimes I don't even have the energy to be fighting. So I went from being very laxist to very tic-tac, because I thought this man or his people, they're like, even my mother-in-law said this to me after 2 years, 3 years. She said, I never knew you could talk, because everything we do or say, you're always calm. I was just like, me, I don't talk, I don't fight. So now I changed it to be tic-tac, pay as you go. Hi! Like, as I'm seeing it, hot cake, as it is still boiling, I boil back. And again, that takes a lot of energy. So at the end of the day, now my lessons from those two mistakes is pick your fight. Like, you can't be fighting at all fights and everything. Like, I just decide this is what I'm working on right now. I'm ignoring every other thing. I will get to that, because apart from marriage, there's also life. Normal thing I have to do in my life. Like, it's just marriage. It's not. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I'm not saying marriage is nothing, but it is 1/3 of my life, isn't it? So I still have my personal life and I still have my social life. So it's only 1/3. A big 1/3, but it is 1/3. And this is where times and the project of being together and really being married in the proper sense comes handy. Like, you have the time ahead. It's not can't be stay or going out or whatever, being girlfriend, boyfriend. Your decisions, you can plan on the long run and you can make your strategy for the long run. So pick your fight, what is urgent, what you can handle later and everything. So now I just overlook and oversee some things if it's not what I'm working on right now. So what is urgent, I work on it. And I also learned to off my heart and switch my head or my brain on. Like, a very good friend of mine will say, look, there are some times in marriage, you take your heart, you put it out, you place a stone at that place, you fix the situation to your advantage or your convenience. And once it is arrange, like settle down with foundation, you know it's not going to bother you the next 10 years. It is a law now. Then you remove that stone back, put it on the sunset, and then take the heart and be honey, honey. And that was hard to separate business from love. Like, that man is my date. He is my friend. He's my boyfriend. He's my best friend. He is my love friend. Like, he is my business partner. He is a lot of things. And on the daily life, you have to, know when what is at stake, or in which role you are right now. Okay, so if it is the business part, switch your your head on. If it is the daytime, if it is the parenting, or the like family side, like family in-laws, I'm not blessed with I was bragging with my privileges. No, I'm not privileged in love with a blessed family in-law, apart from my father-in-law. So I had to also manage to make the difference between family-in-law wahala and he. Okay, and my mother was a game changer. That was, she just gave me one sentence, like her 45 or 47 years of marriage, and one sentence, and I was like, one sentence. I applied it, and who is enjoying now? Anyway, I'm not going to bother you too much with my marriage mistakes. Let me know in the comment section which was your own, like from being too quiet to too hot, too cold. Like you say, you don't hot for fridge, go for what? Go for fire. Marriage is no joke, people. Marriage is no joke, but it is wonderful. So I'm not saying this to discourage any of you into going to marriage or into giving up. Like, it is a process. Okay, you are cooking, you are baking to become even more and more one. Okay, you become the wife you want, and you become the husband you want, isn't it? If that makes any sense. I am going to stop here, otherwise this video is going to be too long, and I might start the fight very soon. I'm joking. I'm not going to fight somebody. I'm just happy and grateful for this journey so far. I hope and pray, if you are looking for Mr. Right, that you get him very soon, and just right for you. Your Nivakin, your medicine, as you say. And if you are looking for Mrs. Right, be patient. She is on her way to come and brighten up your life, isn't it? So thanks for watching. Stay curious, as I always say, and happily married. How about that? Bye. Mwah.